guys, welcome to today's video and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing, as you can tell from the title, a makeup tutorial. I'm going to be doing, I quoted it, Geode makeup tutorial. I'm going to actually show you guys right now. It will be using this shade right here from the Profusion Metallics palette. It's called Geode, and I do have a birthday party I'm going to go to today, which is why I'm doing this makeup tutorial. So I will be wearing this makeup for a little bit, so I got my Baja Blast. Baby has been loving Mountain Dew for the past couple of days because he's been making me so sick. And my brother had a bunch of these Baja Blasts, so I just took one. Alright, so if I run out of breath, it's because obviously I'm pregnant and I have a weak immune system right now because of all the shots and everything that I have to take because of everything that's wrong with me. But let's go ahead and jump on into the makeup tutorial. So, of course, I will start out with my Pure 4-in-1 Correcting Primer. I'm almost out of it, actually, so I'm going to have to get a new primer to use. But I really have liked this one, especially for dry skin. I really want to film another quarantine and chill. I did a quarantine and chill where I just did my nails. But I want to film one where I'm going to, like, I don't know. It's like fake nails. The quarantine and chill fake nail edition type of thing. I don't know. I really want to do that. And I realized what it was I missed. My primer. I always end up missing something. And I'm very excited to do the review on this palette. I've used every single shade from here down in these two rows. I'm on the third row right now. So trying out these three from Geode down. So once I get all of those, I'll probably do a review. I have my opinions already, and I don't want to spoil it, but I have my opinions already. Let's just put it at that. Another thing I'm getting low on is my eye primer. Got to get another one. I have a collection of eye primers, I just don't know where they are at the moment. And I am blending it out with my preferred Beauty Professional All Over Chateau brush. This is how I've been doing my makeup lately. Of course, my foundation, concealer, mascara, liner, both liners, waterproof and liquid change. But my face, technically, like this doesn't change. And when my eyeshadow does as well, obviously. But this is what I've been loving doing lately. And I do set it with my powder foundation, which is the Maybelline. I'm actually going to use the mirror that I have in here for this. And one of the things I will be using is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Eyeshadow Quad in Silent Treatment. I have the quad version right now. I'm just going to take this crease brush and my transition shade. I'm really going to blow this out in the crease because I think the look I have in mind for today, this is going to be probably the only crease shade I really have. So I really want to make sure it's blown out and blended. I have been watching a lot of documentaries lately. I watched Super Size Me. I started Surviving R. Kelly. I watched Blackfish. That's one of my all-time favorite documentaries is Blackfish. And I just finished Fire Festival, the party that never happened. I just finished that one. I'm kind of curious as to what you guys think down below because I didn't personally pay to go to Fire Festival, and to be completely honest, I wasn't really big into the influencer community when it was happening, so I really didn't, like, know about it. So I'm curious as to what you guys have to say down below about Fire Festival. So just, like, leave your opinion or really just anything. Like, let's start a conversation down below in the comments about Fire Festival, whether you watched the documentary or not. The ending was really intriguing just due to the fact that, like, Billy McFarland was going to jail, like he was on trial, and he started another business, scam business. That was really intriguing. I think I'm gonna keep blowing the crease. I was gonna say I think I like the crease like that, but I can tell that this one's a little darker and a little more blown out right here. Just really work to build this color up. It is a matte light transition shade, and because I'm going to make this the focus crease, the only crease shade I use, I really, really, really want it to stand out on its own. So that might take some time, but just continue using the same brush, the same motions and pressure, and keep adding color lightly where you feel you need to add it. I have been watching a lot of Kylie Jenner lately, and the Kardashians, but mostly like Kylie Jenner's YouTube channel I've been watching a lot of. I like that, yeah. I'm burning up, and I don't know why. Pregnancy, I guess. I don't know, but whew. I'm going to take my Luxie 246 Precision Crease Brush, and I'm going to go in with Geode, which is the star of the show. I don't know, I'm, a mother and very socially awkward. So I don't think I could actually go to a festival without being like, okay, first day, I'm done. Let alone pay thousands of dollars to go, but it's completely understandable, and I totally agree with the end of that documentary where they said that the influencers and the celebrities that promoted it should be held responsible because, without that, I mean, honestly, if I wasn't pregnant and I had all the money in the world and Kylie Jenner said, like, oh, this festival's gonna be awesome, come meet me, I would want to go. Like, I would try and find a way to make it where I could go. So I completely understand in that perspective. But at the same time, going back in with my crease and the transition shade to just blend those two together. But at the same time, it's over with. And we did end up getting like a new thing with like, hashtag ad and stuff like that. Like, it really did change a lot of things for people. And whether that's for the better, who knows? So I'm going to be using my Moda Pro BMX 466 shade brush, and I'm going in with the crease shade from Silent Treatment. And I'm going to actually put this on the outer corner and in the crease, but I'm going to blend that out later. I just really want to get these outer corners matching. Then going back in with my original crease brush and the transition shade. And really, really working to blend those two shades together. And then blending out that outer edge with this shade. The birthday party I'm going to is actually one of my mother's friends' son. It's her first birthday, it's his first birthday. So hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun. Going back into the metallics, I probably won't want to stay very long just because I have a lot of health issues at the moment, which I probably could touch on in another video. I probably will make another video just touching on what's going on with me and some certain people in my life. Alright, I like that. That's like a good, that's a good start to the eye. So I'm going to go ahead and do that face. I will be using the Revlon Photo Ready Insta Filter Foundation. I still don't know how I feel about this. Like, it really isn't that bad. At least for me it wasn't. Or it hasn't been. Which is why I always say, you know, whether I like something or not, you should always try it if you want to. Spend the money. If not, then, you know, you can take my word for it. But everybody's skin is different, and I did watch reviews on this before I tried it. And not one person liked it. But I'm kind of like, it's not bad. I don't like the little thing that goes into the hole. I just don't think that that's sanitary, but it's whatever. Going in with my Wet n Wild Rose brush. I mean, I don't think it blends out bad. And you know, I don't think it lasts that bad. At least on my skin it doesn't. I will be using my Sinful Colors Face Forward Stick Bronzer. I have mine, that was lovely. I have mine in the shade 3003 Hot and Bothered, as you guys can see. It comes right out, so would not recommend. That is, I was on the fence about this product, and I figured I'd try it a little more before I did a recommendation. Would not recommend. I definitely feel like you could more than likely get better. And I will be using my Beauty Professional Performance Buffer brush to blend that out. And this is just to add a little bit of color and a base for my bronzer. And a little bit of contour. Not a lot. Doesn't really make that big of a difference, I'm not gonna lie. Going in with my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator in Golden. You guys know what I do with this. I just put a little dollop on the high points of my cheeks. And then I go in and blend it out with my Essence little beauty sponge that I have. And this is just to have a base. The concealer I am using today is the Broadway Colors Dark Circle Concealer. It is the shade Porcelain. And I am setting it with my Benai banana powder. I actually really like that powder. That powder is really good. I'm going to take, no, I don't want this brush. I'm going to use this brush instead. The e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and I'm going to take my Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Powder. And I'm just going to set my face. This is definitely my favorite brush to set the face, for sure. And I really like this powder. I'm actually going to use my little Benefit mirror. So to do my brows, I'm of course using my J Cat Beauty Pro Makeup 20 brush, and I'm just going to spoolie up my brows. And I will be using the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder, and I have the first shade, And I do have a updated brow routine in case you guys are wondering. It should already be up on my channel, but, well, it'll more than likely be all the way already up on my channel. I'm so ready for this baby to come out. I don't think you guys have any idea how miserable I am at the moment. Of course, as I've said before, and I think I actually said it in my brow routine, that when you're using multiple powders, or really just multiple products in your brows, the key to making your brows look good is always to use a spoolie and to go back and forth between your brows just to blend the colors together and make it look more natural. I think I need a drink. I definitely know it's hot in here because this this Mountain Dew bottle is sweating. I just want to look something up. And I've really been loving this look of like the extra dimensional like brow. I just feel like it looks a lot better. Don't mind me, I actually do need to do my brows. Of course, going in with my Smashbox Brow Tech Wax. And the only thing that has changed from my brow routine is I put it in the brow, I take my spoolie, and I blend my brow out. Like so. That just gives it a little extra like help with it staying in place. So I'm gonna finish the eyes now. Just gonna take this little brush and I'm gonna go in with the brow bone shade. And I'm gonna put that on the brow bone and the inner corner. Barely showing up, but whatever. Going back in with my original crease shade brush and the transition shade and just making sure everything is a smooth blend. Alright. The brush I'm using next. So I'm going to take my Moda Pro BMX 402 smudger brush, and I'm going to take the transition shade from Silent Treatment, and I'm just going to put that all over the lower lash line. I'm really working to smoke this out and blend it, so that way it can really match what I have in the crease. And then taking that same brush, and I'm taking the black crease shade from Silent Treatment, and I'm just putting that on the outer corner of my lower lash line. And I'm literally just placing that there, wiping off my brush, taking the transition shade again, and I'm going to blend that out like that. I want the black to really be to really show on the outer corner, but I want it to be blended with the rest. So that's kind of the look I was going for with that, and why I chose to just blend it out like that. So that's it for that. Alright. I'm just going to take a black eyeliner pencil, and a waterline, I am going to do a wing, which is why I'm going to use my ColourPop BFF Liquid Liner in numero uno. I think a baby wing like that looks perfectly fine with this look. There you go, especially since I am going to be wearing this to a 1-year-old's birthday party. The next thing I will be using for mascara will be the Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Drama Mascara. Actually, I don't think it's a bad mascara. It's not the best, but it's not the worst one that I have, which is nice. And I'm just doing my regular mascara routine, where I'm just putting on the first coat. Like that. And now I will be taking my L'Oreal Chromatic Bronze Highlight and Contour Palette, if I can get it open. And I'm going to take my... There we go. Wet n Wild, this is like the little bronzer brush I have, and I'm just going to take the bronzer, which is the only broken thing I have in this freaking palette. Which makes me so sad, and just bronze up my face where I naturally would, which is where that little stick bronzer came in handy. Doing it right here. I tend to overboard this, which is why I don't put that stick bronzer down here. And then on my forehead. I'm going to actually take this Moda brush. I actually really love this for blush. Taking this LA Colors blush. It doesn't have a shade on the back of it, but it's just a peachy, pinky, neutral shade. I actually have really been into this. It's just so light and blush, and this brush applies blush perfectly. Going in with my Beauty Professional Detailed Highlighter brush and going back into the Chromatic Bronze palette, I will be taking that white pink shade. It's the lightest highlight shade. It's my favorite. These shades do have names, but I don't look at them because of the fact that my palette is broken. I just say that this is like an angelic highlighter, because that's the only like thing I think of when I think of this highlight. Is it's just very beautiful and angelic, and it doesn't go so overboard. Let me close this palette and I'll check. I believe the shade was either Target Me or Last Step. Yeah, I can't show you guys. I'm so sorry. Going back in with my Maybelline Falsies Push Up Drama Mascara. And finishing off the eyes with this. And I really like how the eyes turned out. I really like that. Going in with my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in 1993. And I'm filling in my whole lip. And then going in with my Mana Kadar Beauty Lip Whip Dream. I don't know what the shade is. It might be just called Lip Whip Dream. I don't know. Got this in boxing charm. It's a liquid lip. And then I'm going to take my LA Colors setting spray. And set that. Alright, so this is it for my Geode makeup tutorial. I have to really start getting ready for this party, and I will see you guys in my next video. Give me a comment down below about, the documentary I talked about with the Fire Festival, Blackfish, Super Size Me, Surviving R. Kelly. I really want to watch Chernobyl as well. That's on HBO though. So yeah, just give me a comment down below on what documents you've been watching. Let's start a conversation on these other documentaries that I've watched. Give me a like if you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it and recreate it. And give me a subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. Alright, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!